Halo,
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
How are you, brother?
I am fine, thank you. Ramadan Mubarak.
Ramadan Mubarak to you too. Masya Allah. Subhanallah. So you can show your video or not?
Yes, just a second.
Okay. He's already sharing his PowerPoint.
Okay, this is
Is
just a
it
test,
clear?
yeah.
Oh, he's
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Shall I start?
No, not yet.
wait a minute, not yet. Wait until I ask you to start your session. We will listen an introductory speech first from the chairman of
Is my
remote
screen
sensing.
clear to you?
Yeah, we can see your screen when you post it. Okay. All right. So anyway, can we start, Pak Ketua?
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Let's start,
Yes,
yeah.
please.
So it's
Okay.
already 1 o'clock, so maybe
Yeah.
we can start, Pak Ilham.
Okay. On behalf of the committee, I would like to ask the chairman of Remote Sensing Society of Indonesia, Dr. Agustan, who is in Jakarta, of course, with us. Time is yours, Pak Ketua.
Okay, thank you very much, Pak Ilham. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Good afternoon in
warahmatullahi
Jakarta
wabarakatuh.
time, very good morning in London time, and also in Saudi Arabia. So we have an international webinar here. So it is my great honor as a chair of MAPIN, the Indonesian Society for Remote Sensing, to welcome you to this international webinar in collaboration with TECRS, the Environmental Center of Remote Sensing, Saudi Arabia. So thank you very much, Dr. Sultan, for your time to share your idea for today's webinar. So today we gather with one shared spirit, remote sensing for a cleaner and more sustainable environment. So maybe I think this one very basic concept or very big idea, but yeah, let's see what happened in this webinar today. Yeah. So this topic is very important, we think, and very relevant. Around the world, we are facing serious environmental challenges, especially in waste management, pollution, land degradation, and climate change. So these problems are complex. They require not only technology, but also strong policy, cultural awareness, and also shared responsibility. So we think that remote sensing plays a key role in this effort. So through satellite data, geospatial analysis, and advanced monitoring systems, we can, for example, detect environmental change more quickly. And maybe we can monitor waste and pollution patterns, support better planning and decision making, and also we can promote transparency and accountability, we think, yeah. And then technology gives us the eyes to see the earth clearly, but values and ethics guide us on how to act wisely. This is just, we think that the very important things of the remote sensing and the technology. And also, as we are also in blessed month of Ramadan, especially for the Muslim country, yeah, so this discussion becomes even more meaningful. Ramadan teaches us discipline, self-control, and responsibility. It reminds us that cleanliness is part of faith. Protecting the environment is not only a scientific duty, but it is also a moral and spiritual responsibility. Yeah, in Islam, humans are considered khalifah, caretakers of the earth. This means sustainability is not only a global agenda, but also a shared ethical mission. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to TECRS for this valuable collaboration, strengthening cooperation between Indonesia and Saudi Arabia in remote sensing and environmental protection is a positive step forward global sustainability. I also warmly welcome our distinguished speakers for today's webinar. The first one is Dr. Sultan AlSultan from TECRS, Saudi Arabia. And then the second one is Dr. Anjar Dimarasakti. So he's our researcher from ITB. Right now, he's in the London, United Kingdom, that can share what happened in the out Indonesia right now. So also, and special thanks for our moderator, Dr. Ilham Alimuddin from MAPIN, South Sulawesi, and also who will guide today's discussion. So I hope this webinar will not only expand our knowledge, but also inspire collaboration, innovation, and concrete action for a cleaner and more sustainable world. Finally, I wish everyone a productive and meaningful session. Thank you very much, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much for the introductory speech, Mr. Chairman. Dr. Agustan is very insightful, and we all have barakah in this Ramadan Mubarak, mashallah. Alhamdulillah, syukurillah, wala hawla wala quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik alaih. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen and speakers, we already have Dr. Sultan, s.id here with us. And as the chairman has mentioned, we also have Dr. Anjar Dimarasakti, all the way from London, from England. It's morning there. It's noontime us in Jakarta. And as you probably noticed, we have some students, some researchers joining us for this wonderful webinar. Inshallah, this will be very meaningful and grateful for all of us. We will discuss the role of remote sensing technology in supporting environmental protection. Hopefully, it will talk a lot about how we manage our waste along with the challenges. We will also explore the integration of technology, satellites, remote sensing, and of course, as not but least, promoting cleanliness. Yeah, as we, maybe some of us here, Muslims, and clean is one of the sunnah that we supposed to be performing in our daily life. And especially this is Ramadan month, Ramadan Mubarak for all of us, Muslim who do the fasting month. Of course, this will be a very fruitful discussion for us to gain more knowledge about the waste management, about the technology of remote sensing, the integration of how the environmental being managed by two of our wonderful speakers today. Okay, without further ado, I think Dr. Sultan is already ready with us here. And allow me a little bit of him. Dr. Sultan is a long time friend that with us, he came to Makassar for our ACRS last time, the Asian Conference Remote Sensing. And we managed to have some agreements with the university, and he joined us also with the how do you call it, the summer school training, with us. That's amazing. Let me just find a little bit of Dr. Sultan biography, but he can also show already his slides, if you would like to. Dr. Sultan s.id is actually from Saudi Arabia, of course, and he leads the environmental technology of remote sensing. And he, of course, well known also not only from the what do you call this, educational experience. He graduated from King South University and then continued to George Washington University. And for his PhD, he graduated from the amazing Tokyo Institute of Technology. Nihon desu ne. And also I would like to mention that he had a special program for urban and regional studies in Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And he also actually a key person for remote sensing application in Saudi. He is the Middle East coordinator for the International Society for Photogrammetry and Remote Sensing. As we all know, the ISPRS. That's why he is very familiar with this. And then he member of parliament, amazing, anggota DPR ternyata. And he also faculty member at the Qasim University. And he also the coordinator for the Saudi Arabia chief in the University Space Engineering Consortium. And last but not least, of course, he is the CEO and the founder of the Environmental Center of Remote Sensing, or TECRS, as you can see from the overview of him. Okay, Dr. Sultan, that's just a brief introduction of who you are. I believe you'll talk more about your projects, about your company, and most important, Dr. Sultan will encourage us to perform a good Muslims in terms of using satellite data, integrating for the environmental issues. I think that is the introduction, and I now would like to invite Dr. Sultan to present his talk on this Ramadan. Time is yours, Dr. Sultan.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everybody. Thank you very much.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Ramadan
wabarakatuh.
Mubarak. Is my slide clear?
Not yet. You haven't shared it. You shared it the other before this. Can you do it again?
Okay.
And we cannot see your video as well, or you prefer not to be seen? Or would you like to be helped with your presentation?
Yeah, just a second.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
While I am preparing, as you know, Islam is a very well care of cleaning, and there is many ayah. So Islam strongly recommended the importance of cleaning and tahara. One of the
Tahara.
important ayah, yes, one of the important ayah, for example, قوله تعالى إن الله يحب التوابين ويحب المتطهرين. البقرة
Dr. Sultan,
222.
we haven't seen your slides yet. Can you share?
Okay.
Yeah, just like what you did before you start your speech. Do it again.
So,
Mungkin bisa dibantu Pak Ketua.
I think, Anin, can you help Dr. Sultan?
now coming.
Now it's coming.
Okay.
Now it's coming. Yeah. Now
Okay.
it's coming. Wait. Yes, and now you can put a slideshow.
Okay. Now clear image.
Yeah,
on
it's
your
clear. Yes.
side.
Okay. So,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Sultan with his topic of remote sensing and waste management for a cleaner and sustainable environment.
Yes. So no need to go through that already. You did,
I did.
regarding my education and curfew, and my company. I established this maybe when I am in a master degree, maybe 30 years ago or more. So and then I
Long
work
time.
with it because I like my specialty in remote sensing. So when I was in MIT, then I moved to Tokyo University. Finished my master in the United States, and then my PhD in Tokyo. Technology still also working in remote sensing. So a recent project, we have 3 projects. We did space and time GIS, and now we are going to the second phase in the municipality, and also we have in Riyadh authority cleaning. We did project, and we got all these projects, in advance. I want as technology, it's big project in Saudi Arabia, and city level, see that here, Saudi agree with it, and with that, the technology, the thing we are working with, to have chance, a good request for both the money.
So I think the signal is not good ya from Pak Sultan.
Iya, kayaknya it seems to.
Anin, will you please help him by calling or set up something?
Okay, I will call him.
Signal problem. So what do you think, Pak Ilham, if we can switch the speakers first to Pak Anjar while we try to solve the problem, the communication problem with the Pak Sultan?
Yeah, I think it's better to give the opportunity to Pak Anjar ya.
Maybe we can wait first until Anin can solve.
Sorry about this connection. You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you
Hello?
now. Yes, you may continue.
Yes. Sorry about the connection problem, internet problem. I'll come back to my presentation.
Okay.
So you see my slides?
No, not yet. Please share it again. Now it's coming. Jadi kadang kalau kita share slide, dia butuh banyak ini, jadi energi. I see. Yeah, we can see your presentation now. Nggak, saya ambil suara di sini. Mana? Oh iya deh.
Okay. So yeah, this slides.
The sound is not clear, Pak Sultan.
Hello?
Still not clear.
Okay.
The
So as we show, it can manage waste, yeah, and brain system of system problem. Huh?
Oh yes. Now it's clear.
Not clear?
Clear.
Clear now?
Yes. The sound is good.
Okay. Okay. Screen is okay?
The screen is not shared yet. We cannot see your screen.
Okay. So as you know, also in our Quran, they are very strongly recommend cleaning. You know, there is many ayah, we'll go through that. Now, you see that?
Yes,
You see the screen?
yes.
Okay. Okay. So, as we mentioned about technology, you know, remote sensing is a very important tool. We use it from different resource. For example, we use a system of system. We use a satellite image, either in the beginning a free one or high resolution 1 second. But we start with a free open source satellite. For example, we use the European satellite. European Space Agency develop rapidly regarding the open source and free of imaging in recent last 5 years. So they have become a very important resource for us to use that imaging for locating the waste, you know, and which area, and then we go to higher resolution. And of course, they are using other sensor drones, most of the time. So now encouraging to the most different organizations to I visited Saudi Arabia University through one organization called UNISEC, from University, and we are also in ground sensors for one area, for example, and we utilize all infrastructure, camera and transportation. Remote developer are very important also person in our project. And I think also this project actually is R&D.
Still problem, Pak Ilham? Still on mute.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hilang lagi. He's gone.
yes. Maybe
Yeah, his network is not good, Doc. Ketua. What do you suggest? Oh, he's coming again. Kalau di Arab itu harus
hello, maybe we can propose one possible solution regarding for the connection problem. So maybe someone can help. For example, Anin can help for share screen, and Dr. Sultan just explain to save the bandwidth from Saudi. So what do you think?
My slide clear.
Yeah, because your sound is not too clear if you share the screen together with voice.
Clear.
So let's try. You just explain by using Anin slide. So maybe Dr. Sultan can just explain, and you can say next slide. You can operate or you make comment to Anin to share your talk. Yeah. Okay, Anin, can you do that?
Yes, I already shared the screen.
Okay, yeah. So just ask Dr. Sultan to explain slide by slide. Hello, Dr. Sultan.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I think it's better to focus on explaining rather than share screen together to save the bandwidth, I think.
Okay,
So
okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Yes. Okay. Now it's clear. Your voice is clear.
Okay. So move to the next slide.
Oh, siap.
So as I mentioned, there is many ayah on Quran. Alhamdulillah, is Muslim, culture is rich of hadith and ayah regarding the cleaning. You hear me now?
Yes, we hear you.
Yes, clear.
Okay. Also there is ayah إن الأعراف ولا تفسدوا في الأرض بعد إصلاحها وادعوا خوفا وطمعا إن رحمة الله قريب من المحسنين وظهر الفساد في البر والبحر. And also next slide please. And also other ayah. There is many ayah actually. If you go and you search in Google and whatever you subject you are, also Quran will help you a lot regarding to advise you. A Muslim culture is rich. As you know, Alhamdulillah, Muslim more than 1,000 years. As a civilization. And they have a lot of important element regarding civilization, cleaning, technology, and all over. So if you also see المدثر in ayah 4 وثيابك فطهر. How is the importance of cleaning for yourself. And also وخذوا زينتكم عند كل مسجد الأعراف. Allah ask us to go very clean, very beautiful when you go to masjid. And also آية regarding وينزل عليكم من السماء ماء ليطهركم به. Also طهارة المكان, location. This is also important for us in remote sensing. أن طهر بيتي للطائفين والعاكفين والركع السجود. So there is a lot of ayah and hadith really, which is discussing regarding cleaning and إن الله جميل يحب الجمال. Allah very beautiful and he like beauty. So how you take care of your landscape, how you take care also colors. There is many ayah in colors, comes in Quran. بقرة صفراء فاقع لونها. These also about color tones. So what about the landscaping, and as you see, the Japanese, for example, landscape, really, I like Japanese landscape. How is the importance of colors? Our professor sensei in Japan gave us a lot of many lecture about the color tones. And all of them is involved in Quran if you go. Next slide, please. Also about cleaning. So in Tahara, as I mentioned, when you go to masjid and also in Allah يحب التوابين ويحب المطهرين. This is I mentioned in Baqarah 222. إن الله يحب, إن Allah he likes and he loves people who they are looking either inside or outside as a cleaning and متطهرين. كذلك وثيابك فطهر المدثر 4 as I mentioned earlier. So there is many ayah, and also Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam one time with Sa'ad bin Waqqas. Sa'ad bin Waqqas, one of good Sahaba, combined to Rasulullah, and they are performing salat, and he watched Sa'ad bin Waqqas is using water more than enough. He said to him, لا تسرف يا سعد. Mean, don't go for israf, don't use more than what you need. He said, even in salat, ya Rasulullah. He said, even in prayer, Rasulullah. He said, even if you are sitting close to the running river, even حتى ولو كنت على نهر جاري. You see how even, even if you have a lot of this resource, also you try to keep it. So a lot of really important thing in terms of our culture. So I think technology is very important as we go more deeply in other technology, but also stakeholder from Ministry of Education and Culture, and very important to teach our generation regarding this important. Go to the next slide, please. Okay. As you know, as I think I talk about this one. Move to next one, please. Yes. So remote sensing become a very important tool really for our cleaning and quality of life and detecting, the problem and the phenomena, and also technology is a very important discipline, and as you see, the value of Islam, help us a lot to do that. But also technology is a very important. Can you move to, this is the last slide?
This is the last slide, conclusion.
Yes.
Okay, go up, please. Go to the technology. I'd like to talk about technology. We give our culture important things. Yeah, here. We stop here. No, here. Next one, please.
This one?
So as you see, this one as a system of system, it is a very important. Now, as I mentioned earlier, for developer. So we are really in big need for the graduate student or the one who is working in a project in programming to work more deeply in this. How to you integrate different sensors on one side? For example, if I come to South Jakarta, for example, and then I see how many satellites visiting the site, and then we can develop drones and develop a ground sensor and other device. So and see what is the current situation in terms of camera, the coordination with the different government stakeholder and other important stakeholders. So I can work system of system and integration, so I can manage the phenomena easily and help decision maker to make decision regarding this problem. And we are very careful now to go more deeply to detect plate number either at night. So if we go in the day, we use visible satellite, passive sensor. Light is important. No need to be cloud, but if you go to radar help us a lot, even at night, or we have a cloud. So to use this satellite and use this either C-band, L-band, or other band, which is important to detecting the plate number of the one who, leaving the waste, in our region and or internationally. This is a very big problem. So we use system of system to help. So I encourage really a student, and researcher, anyone who is interested to contact us and to be a subject for their master degree or their PhD, because as much as you put technology to help solve your problem, so you try to make approach when we are working with ISPRS, we try to make approach of problem solving methodology, how to make technology to solve a problem as applied science. So you have a problem of cleaning, you have a problem of flooding, you have a problem of risk, you have, of course, there is, so now cleaning is a very important to keep our outdoor environment and to live our society living in a good neighborhood. So if I come to our Islamic cities, we should work on that more. You know, if I come to Tokyo or Yokohama or Stockholm, you know, I say very clean, very well. So I said to myself, why our city we are culturally very well aware, and we have a great hadith, we have a great ayah, and we have the technology, and we have our student, we have our researcher. So let's work together in terms of that. So I encourage this, my really conclusion and my message to our researcher, to our student, to use programming and to help integrate different sensor to solve a specific problem. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sultan, for the speech. Hopefully, we will have a discussion afterwards. Maybe we go for the next speaker, Dr. Agustin. Thank you, Dr. Sultan, for the presentation, for giving us motivation to do more research on remote sensing. And as I mentioned, that we have some students already attending this webinar, and hopefully they can further contact for the possibility. Now I would like to carry on for our next speaker. If you are ready, Dr. Anjar Dimarasakti. Just a quick introduction on Pak Anjar. He is a graduate from ITB, and he is also a lecturer now in the ITB University. He graduated from Tokyo University for his master and doctoral degree. Now he's doing postdoctoral research in London. I think Dr. Anjar will explain more about his assignment if he can. And he will be talking about the developing an Indonesian-wide plastic waste monitoring system in leveraging the geointelligence and Earth observation satellite data. Time is yours, Dr. Anjar.
Iya, Pak Ilham, terima kasih.
Silakan, Pak.
Ya, Pak. Okay, just quick confirmation is already in the full screen mode.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I will try. Maybe just quick interview for me. I'm Anjar Dimarasakti. Nice to meet you all. Dr. Sultan, Pak Agustan, Pak Ilham. Thank you for the opportunity. As mentioned by Dr. Ilham, I'm from the ITB, Center for Remote Sensing ITB, and GIS EQ Intelligence Solution. So we're talking about the issue about the waste management. So first of all, so we want to point out about this global effort and global evidence how plastic waste is distributed and how it's moved through our environment. When we talk about the plastic pollutions, we are not only talking about what we see on the surface, but we are talking about something that travel through the drainage, through the river, into the sea. So remote sensing hopefully can help us to track this movement, not perfectly, but far better than relying on the occasional field survey or scatter statistic data. So here is some of the maybe the most significant research on how we can mapping the plastic waste from Jambek, Labriton, and majors. Some of the data is open. It can help us to understand the situations, and we can use as a comparison or model input for our regional or local studies. And it includes some of the geospatial approach that can help us to understand in the spatial context about that I mentioned about the distribution, how this movement, how the size of these pollutions, and the technology become more and more advanced. We can enjoy this growing technology by contribute to this technology to solve this waste issue. And back to Indonesia, so here some reference of how Indonesia government's commitments to reduce marine litter substantially by 2025 by 70% of plastic waste reductions, and some of funding, some of data in new institution were developed. Hopefully it can be a basic foundation for us to implement many approach to tackle this issue. So from that, in last 5 or 6 years back, we in ITB tried to develop our roadmap, how we try to establish standardized process methods to quantify not only static but dynamic waste condition. Of course, it's include the embedding the machine learning approach as a core components, as we know we work with a big data, and machine learning, deep learning help us to understand this phenomena. And of course, positioning several data sets from the statistic data, field data, Earth observation data, hydrological model, and UAV and many others important valuable data source that we need to find the formula how the integration could be a potential issue for give the strategic informations. And we know about the growing of artificial intelligence, computer vision, deep learning, and combine it with the big data set of satellite data. So we have some issue how to make it the monitoring become not only statistic but in near real times, and also have so many growing of the platform from GIS-Web, basic GIS-Web into geospatial decision support system. So this technology help as a foundation to provide more advanced solution to tackle this waste problem. And we will start to prove and start to develop one by one our algorithms, step by step data we try to develop, some of research about how we develop new algorithms to detect the plastic waste, some algorithms try to practice to develop more accurate statistic data about waste management, and others study that we try to implement in Indonesia in city level or in regional levels. So we will start for this for the first innovations that I mentioned about the satellite-based algorithm for monitoring plastic waste. So yeah, here's we start we start by try to finding one of most polluted river as samples. We try to explore it, and then we found specific location part of the Citarum rivers that has slow river flow, and then so many illegal dumping site, and then we decide this location as strategic location to develop these algorithms. So yeah, we combine field data, UAV data, high resolution satellite data, and then our purpose is how to transform the specific algorithms into Sentinel-2 open and continuous satellite data. So here, some of the statistical approach already prove that these algorithms working, and then can improve the accuracy for plastic waste detection. And we try to implement in the Citarum River Citarum River provide a clear example how dynamic plastic waste behavior can be. Waste does not remain in one location. It's accumulate, shift, disappear, repress depending on rainfall, river flow, and surrounding by human activities. And here is the samples. Some of the interesting case when some of moments the rivers is facing some serious issue about the plastic, and then for this issue we try to like visualize how the distribution movement of the plastics that happens. So it's connect also this information already informed to the governments and as one of the foundation to find the hotspot for the cleaning procedure or system. And the second one is, as you can see, how we try to find the illegal temporary waste collections by these algorithms. We can see that this hotspot point in the specific river mouths. So is it specific like how we can collect the river before the plastic can come into the oceans? So the next is we believe that we cannot working alone. So combine this approach with what the government already did before, and we try to like establish one system for help them to make some strategic decisions that we did before with the Citarum Harum Task Force and West Java governments, especially for environmental agency. And yeah, one of the output is we develop one of the platform Runta Tracker. Maybe in the last slide we can I can demonstrate this platform, but the concept is how we can monitoring near real time the distribution of the plastic waste in the Citarum River. So next we try to scale up into nationwide across Indonesia, and it includes near real time monitoring platform, which is still ongoing collaboration with the National Waste Management Task Force. And the next is we also use the satellite base for monitoring landfill fire. Case of Sarimukti land fire is one of the significant issue in West Java province since this disaster happens. Many problem with the waste management in urban and district levels happens, and we try to develop the algorithms similar approach from fields UAV high resolution. Then we convert it into Sentinel, so it can be working continuously to monitoring what happened, and then try to find the hotspots point to stop the fires effectively. The second innovation, we're talking about the urban. We specifically focus on Bandung, the capital city of West Java province, most populated region in Indonesia, and Jakarta. For Bandung, we try to explore the statistic data combined with machine learning to identify which area the location that still facing problem with the waste collection service. And then we analyze also the waste bank to analyze how this waste bank become a potential solution for to be one of the solution for this waste management. And then we also focus on the temporary waste disposal site, TPS. We try to analyze how suitable itself, and we categorize into 4: potential, unsuitable, less suitable, moderate, and suitable, based on 5 standard in Indonesia SNE. So we categorize it and found that 5 and 24 is okay, suitable, but the problem is more than 60% is categorized as unsuitable. So and then we prove by field data to analyze how it can be this, and yes, it can suggest the mayor of the city governments to identify the priority of which TPS that have to give some intervention, support by infrastructure, better infrastructure, so it can be more better region to manage the plastic waste. And then Jakarta, we try to analyze where is the location, the waste, and how it can be reflect to the rivers. And then in the building levels, we analyze it, and let's see, basically we try to combine the detail of building information, and they try to connect with the what happened in the rivers. And then the goal is try to make a hotspot point for government to make a similar approach, the intervention. And the intervention is actually depend on the policy. They can provide more infrastructure in the rivers. They can educate the people surrounding in the hotspot, or give another innovative approach to reduce this the plastic waste. And innovation, the third innovation, we focus specific on the ground level. Basically, we try to visit the families, try to understand the level of very detail about waste condition, waste collection, waste management, impact assessment, waste collection route map. And this is the sample, like how we manage by specific district by district, try to analyze the routes from here to there, where is the location to pick up the waste collection, especially some of city has a slum area that has no access for like a big car to collect the waste, plastic waste. And then we also try to analyze the model, the ideal model to transport for one point to another points, and then try to find specific illegal dumping sites in the level building level that has potentially to make conflict between neighbor. And then this is become quite interesting for us to understand it. And then so many data that we collect from the buildings, but the issue is the Bandung itself has 3 million buildings. So we're using machine learning to predict all of the buildings informations. So from the survey, hundreds point of survey, we predict the 3 million buildings information in Bandung City. So here, one of the platform that we developed, this include information about the plastic waste, include the organic waste, unorganic plus waste, and then so many information that it can access in a building level. And the fourth innovations, we focus on the policy level in national and regional. We try to provide more data sets to help government to understand the situation of the plastic waste, because in previous research in Jambek, Labreton, they mentioned that Indonesia is a number 2, some of research a number 5. They mentioned some of river Indonesia that has high polluted river, but we don't have another data to respond the research. So the idea is, which we help them to provide by our own data set with the more specific data. The data that we are trying to improve is statistic data, SCPSN. We adjust the data set by SNI, population, and machine learning to provide more accurate statistic data. And from them, there's so many data that we develop from land-based estuary information about plastic, and then administration levels. So here we can give alternative data from the government to respond, and we compare it statistically, show how our data is more accurate rather than the global data set. Currently we collaborate with many researchers in Southeast Asia regarding how we can provide the regional plastic waste model can be more let's say accurate. But the most important things is we not only provide static data, but we try to analyze it with more spatiotemporal data. So we can analyze from January, February, March, because sometimes there is a interesting phenomena how the plastic leakage is related with the season. Rainfall has more massive plastic in the river, in the ocean, rather than in the dry season. So yeah, this is what we did with current research activity. So in the last, just one of interesting figure for me, like how, so we have fortunate to say many bad things about our country, but these challenges can make us stronger with our creativity and collaborations. And in the closing, we are be very proud what effort that we did, and currently we doing for research in waste management has recognized globally in Geo Consortium. So we represent Indonesia to receive this award by how we utilize the Earth observation data to solve some regional issue, national issue. For this case is waste management. So that is my presentation. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Pak Anjar. So, Pak Ilham, are you there? Oh, maybe because Pak Ilham has a very important meeting with the Minister of Transmigration right now in Indonesia. So he asked me to get his job as a moderator today. So no problem ya Pak Anjar ya Pak Sultan. So thank you very much for your presentation and congratulations again Pak Anjar and team to get the award from SDGs Forum ya in Rome in UNESCO. Okay, so congratulations. So it's very proud for us, yeah, to get this kind of the acknowledgement from the world class institution. So yeah, we have already two prominent speakers today. The first one, Dr. Sultan, that already highlight what happened in the Saudi Arabia with the technology and his idea to develop of the system for the cleanliness based on the Islamic culture. Yeah, so I think it's very good. Yeah, so to see, and then later on, the second speaker, Dr. Anjar, already explained. So what the status, what the activities regarding of the waste management, especially in West Java province, Indonesia, Pak Anjar, yeah, and also develop some algorithms based on the remote sensing by utilizing satellite data. So now we come up to the discussion session, Q&A. So if you have many questions or to share the idea and or propose a collaboration work with the Pak Sultan or the Pak Anjar or other in the participants in this webinar today, because from the participant list, we can see various participants from many places in Indonesia, from Manado, Java, and also other places in Indonesia. So please, if you have any questions.
I'm happy to see more than 90 participants, And all the time I talk to my students, I told them, if you ask, that's mean your brain is working. If you don't ask, that's mean your brain is sleeping. So as much as you're asking, as much you're helping your field specialties, to grow up and to develop your skills. And we try our best to answer your questions. So please ask.
Yes, thank you very much, Pak Sultan, for the highlighting. So, any questions from audience? Please, you can raise your hand and open your mic, yeah. So please.
I just like to just put some comment before they are asking question. Internationally, as you see, they are detecting. They are where it is located, and how is especially in our countries, in our Islamic countries, and but they cannot solve the problem. It's like a disease in the body. You observe or explore what is the location, but you do not ending the problem. So this is one of the cause why we are trying to develop system to detect plate number and to know from the household or from industrial sector or from the malls or from all the commercial sites, to know the resource, because as I said, GIS management problem, not only technology to solve the problem. In Japan, for example, model, they solve the problem. I stay 7 years in Japan. I still my office and my house there in Tokyo, and they are solving the problem from the house, from the kitchen. They divide, either food or plastic or glasses or steel or newspaper or carton, together, and then one guy come and take it, special some days, they give you instruction from the municipality, and then they go, this is go to the industry, this is go to make compost soil rich of nitrogen. So in Japan, they success a lot, and also in European. But still the problem in our Islamic countries, so they try to solve it and to make a good example, of cleaning city. So this is my point. So please ask, and because the problem is not solving yet in terms of our regions. That's why we put system and to detect the plate number. They know the location, what's the quantity, but they do not actually put the medicine exactly to stop the problem.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much for the additional information, Dr. Sultan. So yeah, Indonesia right now, we believe into two approaches. We call it structure and culture. Yeah, the structure is government responsibility, and the culture is the responsibility of our community and ourselves. So yeah, later on we can discuss on it. So we have already one participant would like to comment or make some questions. Let Septiawan from Macquarie University, Sydney, Australia. So please, Septiawan, you can ask or discuss or share your idea, please.
Thank you very much, Pak Agustan. Thank you for the great presentation by Dr. Sultan and Dr. Anjar Dimarasakti. I have a couple of questions for each presenter. Can you hear my voice, Dr. Sultan?
Yes, very clear. Please, welcome.
Okay. So I'm curious, what are the biggest challenges when you apply remote sensing data for arid or desert environmental management? As you know that in case of Indonesia as a tropical country, we need to deal with persistent cloud cover, right? So I just want to know what is the challenge when applying the remote sensing technology in desert and arid environmental setting. That's my question.
Yes, if I understand your question clearly, I know what is the challenge of remote sensing in desert area, but I don't understand, maybe I didn't get it, what you mean in tropical area. What's your point in tropical?
I mean, that is just the example. So in Indonesia, we need to deal with the massive cloud cover and massive cloud cover.
Okay.
Yeah. What about
in our country, of course, because passive sensor, we have less cloud, so it gives us a lot of data, and we use it a lot. But in terms of day, night, we try to go to active sensor, use radar, either small satellite or Canadian satellite C-band or other bands, from different, because radar help us a lot to detect exactly. We try to detect the plate number. Of course, developing programming and we develop some important programs to help to integrate these sensors together for such, for example, plate number or detecting the movement and so on. So we use both. We use synaptic approach. Either day or night. It's very challenging, and we use also free and to try to develop open source. Our King support very much open source now. As you know, closed source is very popular internationally, but open source is very also demanding now, and rapidly technology is improving. So we use open source, and we are building very well now technical support for open source. So I am welcoming anyone who is interested in open source to contact us. If you have a good technology or a good technique to help technical support for open source. So we move in that, and we have very big support from our decision maker to develop research and to move forward, for applying remote sensing technology and other related techniques. Yes. Did I answer your question?
Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. Sultan.
Thank you.
May I have
Thank
your
you.
contact?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Maybe through brother Augustin,
Okay.
or yes, or I can write it now also in my
In the chat.
participation. Yes, of
Yeah,
course,
it's
I will
better
write it.
to write directly in chat your contact number, Dr. Sultan. So I
Yes.
believe so many
I-
will interested to contact you to discuss or to collaborate with you, Dr. Sultan.
Thank you so much.
use. Okay. Okay, I will.
So any question to Pak Anjar,
Yes.
Pak Setiawan?
One question for Pak Anjar. Pak Anjar, I'm interested with your next planning about the waste mapping, right? Maybe across Southeast Asia. My question is, did you consider to collect the field data, or you just compare with the global data set for to validate your model?
We have like two plan for the national wide and regional. For national, currently we collaborate with TKNPSN, Pak Setiawan ya. TKNPSN currently has support us to connect with local governments around Indonesia. So we have no budget to make some field collection across Indonesia. So we are, especially for developing the national-wide river monitoring, we need more training data with the different river characteristic. Some of river like has wide structures, and then have so many stone, let's see, has a grass, so it can reduce the accuracy. So yeah, we currently waiting these data sets, and yeah, hopefully we have another funding that can support the local people to take action and collect the data, and then make a big data set for training the model. For regional, currently we just compare with the global data sets. So luckily, some of the previous research open their data, like Laboratories, they open the three scenarios, so we can compare it with those data set. And then only that's the global data that we found. So yeah, we hope people makes their data open, so can be a good sample for us to improve the statistic or the models itself. So this is the situation, because maybe the study about the plastic waste is still not so common, compared with the mangrove or some of the forest fire. So the data set still challenging to collect. So so that's why our study is just focused on the specific location with the specific budget. We try to went to the field, collect with data with the UAV data, and then so on. If you any suggestion, Pak Setiawan, with your expertise, what I have to do or what we have to do as a remote sensing researcher community?
Yeah, maybe I can have your contact so we can
Oh,
talk.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe you can classify the Indonesian river first, and then after that you can start to identify like one. I don't think that there is one model fits all. So maybe we can consider several model when developing the waste river model. So yeah, maybe I can contribute with some of my data to verify your model.
Thank you, Pak Setiawan.
My address is my contact clear. Did you see it there?
Yes, I can see your contact in the chat room. Thank
Okay,
you
this is my
very much.
WhatsApp. Please, anybody. Okay. Well, you are what you are doing in the Sydney University of Sydney.
I'm a PhD researcher here.
Oh, mashallah. In what subject?
Environment.
What kind of what subject in environment?
Wetlands, coastal.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, good.
Dr.
All
Sultan,
the best
what
to you.
happened in your
Yes.
camera? Can you cannot share your face or maybe to share?
I cannot open my camera.
Oh,
I
really?
don't know what's happened to it. Yes. Maybe next lecture.
Okay. So any comment, question, or maybe some idea from the audience? Or any additional comments from Dr. Sultan?
Dr. Sultan, are you based in Riyadh or in which city?
I am based in Riyadh, in
Okay,
Al-Qasim, in Dammam, in Tokyo, yes. So, but mainly in Riyadh, yes. Riyadh and Qasim. Al-Qasim, it's a central region. Yeah, and I am really interested to see a researcher from all over the world, and we are proud that you are in Sydney. So there is many Muslim scientists. They said there is more than 200,000 scientists in the United States, Muslim scientists, and also in Europe, and also in Asia. I wish one time we can have a meeting for Muslim scientists. I'm sure if we focus on remote sensing by itself, I'm sure we'll find many scientists. As far as I know, there is many of them in the United States. And also we go to other like programming or other environment. So I wish one day we can work together. I am very happy to see Muslim, working together. I wish we have one day one Muslim society for remote sensing.
Inshallah. I will visit Riyadh, inshallah, one day.
What about him?
I will
Especially
visit.
when umroh ya, Pak Setiawan ya.
I will visit Riyadh. Yeah. My wife is in Princess Noura University.
Where? Ras Tanura.
Yeah, Princess Noura University.
Princess Noura in Riyadh. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah,
Is
my
that close?
daughter.
Is that close
My
with
daughter
your office?
and my colleagues. I have a professor. Our sisters. And also in geospatial, and they work with me in some project from Prince Noura.
Okay, great.
In which area your wife? Which area she is doing?
He's studying Arabic language.
Mashallah. Arabic language is very important.
Orang sendiri belajar gitu.
Yeah. Another question, please.
Maybe Iqbal Habibi, will you have some comments? No? Or Bu Sandra, do you have any comments or questions or share the idea? So,
Yes,
please don't hesitate to make some comments or questions.
How many went remote sensing? How many went GIS? How many went computer science? Which one of you good in programming? Either JavaScript or Pythons or C++. So If someone is in programming, please raise your hand. In programming, in computer science, and uh, so yes, please contact the Society of Indonesian Remote Sensing to do corporate research. We help people, really in our company. My way of helping students, we can give them allowance and like monthly sometimes, helping them, and we give them a ticket to come to visit and to do research. That's what I did with international university. So we try our best to help students to get a good subjects. Yes. And so I will ask Anjar, my colleagues, when it's a comment. After you detect the problem in different area for the waste, did you is the problem now in this area solved or still running?
Still running and sometimes become worse. So yeah.
I see that in Thailand. I agree with you. I see that many good master degree and PhD, even in Asian Institute of Technology in Thailand. One lady from Indonesia, she did a very good, really. But after conclusion, they detect. So the point is detection, but to solving. So this is why we are really now try with Brother Augustin and other international scientists to detect the problem and to stop it and to give a fine, like a fine. When you detect the plate number, well, they give them big fine, like a punishment. They should pay money, if they. So that's why we try to make a law enforcement, Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So the idea in Indonesia to solve the problem usually by using culture and structure approaches. So what you suggestion or what your comments, Dr. Sultan, regarding this ideology in Indonesia? So for example, to solve the problem, we're using infrastructure from the state government, like structure of the governance. For example, law enforcement or something and so on. And then also, as you mentioned before, the problem solving starting from the household, from the kitchen. So we call it's a culture or cultural approaches. As you mentioned also in your slide, it's like Islamic culture or something. So do you have any idea how to mitigate the waste disposal, illegally dumping, or to make our environment clean, to safer, and also to greener or something? Do you have any idea, Dr. Sultan?
Of course, yes. I think the problem, even if it is a big problem, but I think it is easy to solve, and it's a money also wise. Waste is a money. It's like a goal. If you use it, some good project in Torino, in Italy, they utilize all the waste to make oil for even oil for the cars. And but if you come to the culture also. There is many volunteers, I saw, for example, when I was in the United States, they wake up, and they try to clean, in weekend, so in each zone. Other things also government and public partnership. It can be work. If you select, for example, a good site in Jakarta, which is at least maybe people a little bit educated, or or other area, in the islands of Indonesia, and you told them, please manage the kitchen, and you give them the education. For example, I'm sure someone who is studying in Japan, or he knows how the Japanese working with the waste, and you give them also, you bring a different stakeholder, either from Ministry of Education or from the school, teacher, male, female, and they bring their student, and they said, okay, in the kitchen, please don't mix things. Don't put cans with a green, for example, waste. A green waste with the food and with a carton go together. This is what the Japanese put and other countries now to classify from the kitchen. And then you teach, you give a plan, 2, 3, 4 months in one zone, on success, and then move to another zone, and then move to other zone. And then you put a plan for 10 years, for example. I'm sure half of Jakarta or more, it will be covered. But it needs government and public participation. And other important thing also, there is international organization and international government. If you write good proposal, I'm sure they will help and they will support these things, and they have a special program to help. So it's need management. It needs some you emphasize in this one, and then you can solve it.
Okay, thank you for the insight. So, is there any comments, questions from the audience? You can.
Audience, maybe. Yes.
Yes. Yes, Dr. Sultan, do you have any additional information?
Me?
No, I just asked for if you have any want to say. Or Dr. Anjar.
For me, okay. Any other? We like to hear from the audience, or maybe they are busy preparing for iftar.
Yes, especially for the Makassar time or in the Manado time. So like Busandra, maybe she will prepare for the very nice and very good iftar.
I see one hadith today and yesterday said, don't just think of making iftar and eating this and drinking the soup. Just start simple and make dua in iftar. Make dua. Dua, it will help you a lot, to help yourself, to help your guidance, to help your family. So eat a little, but think to make this moment to dua. Make your hand up and make dua. And also in sahur. Don't say quickly, water, I forgot, I'm coming. No. And also eat, no problem, slowly, but make dua. Make backbone of these 2 times is dua.
Wow.
Yes.
So what kind of the very good dua for the students or for the researcher like
I think any dua. If you go to Google and you search, you'll find a lot of dua. But I think any dua which is from your heart to Allah, it will be accepted. If anything come for you to ask Allah to help you, to ربي اغفر لي ولوالدي اللهم وفقنا, please give me a good income, please make I am successful, make the best one is اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. Allah help you to make your tongue remember Allah all the time and to help you to make good ibadah and to make a good performance, to be a good, important, important thing you do for the society, important thing you're a good helper and you be a good sample and model and footprint for your regions, and your country. And so there is a lot of dua. You just think of these 2 moments because Allah is coming and listening to you.
So that's a very good nasihat. Nasihah from Dr. Sultan, yeah. So now, Setiawan, you are in the Sydney. So what time your iftar? Iftar time.
We need to fast 15 hours here in Sydney. So subuh time is 5 a.m. and Maghrib time is around 8 p.m. because this is summer, so the daylight is longer than the winter season. So yeah, currently it is 6:30 p.m. We are about to break our fast as well.
Okay. So in Japanese we said gambarimasu. Gambarimasu. Dr. Sultan is graduate from Tokyo, so he understand about
Please
that.
understand. Thank you very much. Nice.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. See you. Thank you very much. If you have no question.
Yeah, I think there is no question. Maybe in the next opportunity we will have again a webinar, yeah. So maybe for the participants, Ibu Rika already prepared a certificate for all participants, so you can download by yourself to the link. The link is available until tonight at the 23:59 Jakarta time. So please go to this link and then you can write your name by yourself because this is a Ramadan time, so you can write your name by yourself, yeah. And then download the certificate. Hopefully it's useful for you, yeah, as evidence, appreciation from Indonesian Society for Remote Sensing for your time and also your appreciation to join this international webinar to get the new insight from Dr. Sultan regarding the remote sensing activities related to the environmental issues in the Saudi Arabia. And also we get the very good examples of the application of remote sensing for the waste management in Indonesian region. Even though, according to Dr. Anjar, the situation has become worse, but yeah, hopefully we can change a little bit in the very good coordination, yeah, later on if we So yeah, hopefully we can see you again in the next webinar from MAPIN or Indonesian Society for Remote Sensing. So we are open if you have any idea what kind of topic that should we discuss, just let us know by contact us in using our social media. We have Instagram in the MAPIN_RI or MAPIN RI, yeah. And also this kind of webinar today is also broadcast in the YouTube. So if you want to refresh again something in the someday, we just go visit to our YouTube and then you can open this kind of webinar today. So once again, thank you very much all the participants, especially Dr. Sultan and also Dr. Anjar Dimarasakti, live from Riyadh and also live from London. And also we are here from Indonesia and also Australia, or also all over the world. So thank you very much and ya selamat menunggu saat berbuka puasa in Indonesia.
Thank you.
Thank you Bu Sandra.
See you.
Thank you,
Thank you
everybody.
for all.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Don't forget to make dua during iftar.
What kind of doa?
Assalamualaikum.
Any dua like. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.